Hello, my name is Carlyle Potter. I live in St. George, Utah, and for the last 30 years I commuted to Japan as a business consultant. Now I'm semi-retired and being able to enjoy my two passions in life, jazz and golf. My business is ProTouch golf wedges. We have a brand new wedge with a radical design. We have Soul Channel technology, and it is going to revolutionize the golf game. With this club, you can hit out of the sand, out of the rough, out of tight lies. It doesn't matter, and it helps recreational golfers the very most. We are looking for $150,000 in exchange for 30% equity in the company. This money will be used to buy clubs. We need to manufacture enough that we have the pipeline full, and we'll be buying media time. We have a 30-minute killer infomercial, and it sells like crazy. ProTouch wedges are different from all other wedges in golf. We have Soul Channels. We call it Soul Channel technology, and it reduces resistance at impact. That means your ball is going to be hit cleaner and crisper, and you're going to make better shots. This is especially important for the amateur golfers. We've actually shown this to professional golfers, and I gotta say, they get really giddy at how well this works. Before, the club would go into the ground like this. Now it comes in like this. It splits the ground so the club keeps moving forward, keeps the ball on the face longer, gives you more backspin and more control. You can mishit this and not have the results of a mishit. Okay, the golf industry is a weird bunch of guys. They have money, and they will spend money if they think they can save one stroke. This, we guarantee, will save them strokes. It may save them 5 strokes around, because now all of a sudden they're making shots that they never were able to before. And all they got to do is see it, and it makes sense to them. You don't need an engineering degree to know less resistance, better impact. The ProTouch wedge with Soul Channel technology is patented. We also have the name ProTouch that is now a registered trademark, and Soul Channel technology. It's ours. This is an existing product. We tested on the Golf Channel approximately 20 to 25 times our 30-minute show. It did very well. It came back at a 3-to-1 ratio. We sold hundreds of these during just our testing phase, and our conversion rate for sales was over 40%. This is a moneymaker. Once we get the funding from the sharks, we're on our way, because all we got to do is put this in front of people. They buy it. It sells itself. And the great thing is, it works. It works for everybody who tries it. We have hundreds of testimonials, guys that are telling us, you've brought back joy into my life. Finally, I'm hitting shots I never could, or I've regained that touch that I lost. We have finished our testing phase. In fact, we've actually had to put it on hold for a little while because we ran out of money. That's why we need you. We are ready to hit the ground running and start selling thousands of these a month. You got to understand, Ping, Nike, Titleist, Cleveland, they all have wedges. They're all the same. It's just it's like a fashion show. Who's playing what club? This is the first change, really, in over 80 years, when Gene Sargent first put the bounce on the sand wedge. Nothing comes close to it. Everybody's the same. We're different. The sand wedge is one of the most difficult shots in all of golf. Bunker shots are considered the most dreaded shot in all of golf for 90% of us. It's the 90% who rarely get to practice, who play a couple of times a month. Here's why. The professionals teach how to hit bunker shots in a way that's very, very difficult to understand. We don't want you to open your stance. We don't want you to open the face and swing across. We want you to stand square, make your club face square, swing normal, let the Soul Channels do the work for you. As I was working in Japan, this is going to be a little bit long. As I was working in Japan, I had clients there who asked me to set up a golf school here in the United States because golf's too expensive, and these young kids that want to turn professional need to play every day. They couldn't do it there. So for about 2 decades, I ran a golf school. To a man, they all struggled with sand wedges. They couldn't hit bunker shots. And one day, as I'm hitting my shot out of a bunker, playing with these kids, I get the rake and I start smoothing it out, and all of a sudden I'm looking, ooh, that goes really smooth there. I wonder if we could make a club patterned after a rake. Well, We did it. It moves through nice and easy through the sand. So far to date, we've put approximately $200,000 into this company. Most of it was for the infomercial, and it's a killer infomercial. It's ready to go. We also bought product. We had about 1,500 clubs that we bought and sold about half of them. Given away a whole bunch too, have a few left. But if we don't get the money, we're still going to figure this out. It's too good a product. I've been inventing things since I was a kid. I mean, I would see things that there's either got to be a better way or an easier way, and I had fun with it. It was just a hobby. But then this one came along, and it was like people started saying, you need to do something with this one. It's too good. So we just went from there. Okay, this is like a baby for me. This is my creation, my idea. I took it from literally the light bulb idea to its complete fruition, to where we have been selling these. We got it manufactured. We are ready to go. One way or another, I'm going to make it happen. I sure would like to have you guys help me. All right, I'm going to show you a quick demonstration how this club works. But first, I'm going to show you how they teach golfers to hit sand wedges. We're going to go to that middle flag there. So here's my target line. Okay? What they tell you to do in golf now is to set up this way. So now my angle is there, but if I swing there, it's going to go over here. So now they say, now open up the face and aim it there. So it's very incongruent, and you think it's very difficult for an average golfer to say, how can I swing across here with my face going that way and expect it to go straight? So we say, don't open your face, don't open your stance. Just set up straight, square face, swing normal. Simple. Okay, now every golfer knows you have to clean up your shot afterwards. So you go here and you rake it and you go, holy crap, that gives me an idea. Going forward with this, our initial phases will be name brand development recognition. We're going to do that through infomercials, through online marketing, demonstrations at courses, things like that. We realize the money to be made is made in retail. And the higher value in our name brand we can get, the more money we can make every time we sell it to the store. We want to have 1,000 stores selling ProTouch wedges within 18 to 24 months. One other interesting point is I speak fluent Japanese. And being a musician, I have learned to listen to how Japanese speak. So when I'm talking on the phone to a Japanese person, they think they're speaking to another Japanese. When I go into a restaurant or in a meeting or something and I start talking to them, they literally have to do a double take. And it's like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to come out of a big, tall, blonde guy. So it's kind of fun. Our biggest challenge is, like you know, it's money. We got plenty of good ideas. We got good people working. But when you're going through 1, 2, 3 prototypes, making it perfect, which we want to have, it costs a little bit of money. And that's been our biggest challenge, but we're ready to go. The product's there, it's patented, PGA's approved it, we're ready to go. Of course, my family's very excited about this. They've been so supportive the whole way through. My friends, the same thing. When they found out what I was doing, they all wanted one. Now they buy them from me to give them to their friends. It really is an important thing for all of us, and it's going to be amazing when it does get through. When it does succeed, it's going to be amazing.